We are live.
All right, welcome everybody to the regular meeting of the Eureka Springs Parks and Recreation Commission. Today is November the 18th, 2025. We will go around, do a roll call.
Beth Giltner.
Ruth Mitchell.
Aaron Borey.
Mark Ingram.
Rod Gray.
Ken Trimble.
Ruth Goodwin Hager.
Sam Dudley.
All right, everybody's here. Wonderful. All right, I'm assuming everybody has a copy of the agenda.
I move to approve the agenda.
I'll second.
We have a motion from Ruth, a second from Beth to approve the agenda. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 to 0. We haven't had that in a while. Everybody's here. Okay, and then we got the minutes from our previous meeting, which feels like it was yesterday. It kind of was.
I move approval of the minutes.
I'm assuming everybody has reviewed them.
A second.
We have a motion from Rod, a second from Ruth to approve the minutes from the regular meeting of October 28, 2025. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 6 to 0. All right, public comments? No public, so no comments. Chairperson's comments. I don't think I have anything, so I'm going to go on to Sam's report.
Yeah, it does feel like, not that, I guess we moved the last one back, so it's been fewer weeks have passed. Since the last meeting on October 29th, is that what you said? Most of what we've been doing is just Christmas decorating, and we're well underway with that. Tomorrow we're going to get the sky track, sky lift, whatever you want to call it, in the park for putting the tree and the icicle lights up, and we'll do kind of the finishing touches at Basin Park, and then hopefully we're done. So if you haven't had a chance, this would actually be a really good opportunity tonight after the meeting to drive through town. It starts at Califf, and then we go all the way to Grotto Spring. So if you just start at Califf Spring, just right up there by the cat house.
Oh, yeah.
We did a little bit something there just because, why not?
Is the garland up already?
No,
Oh, I'm just going to say.
no,
Okay.
no.
And are you going to do this? Are you going to do that idea you had about the tree?
What
On the
about
fountain?
tree? Oh, yeah, we're not going to put it on top of the fountain. It's too close to the maple trees, but we're going to put it just right behind the fountain.
Okay.
This
High
year.
up, where
Yeah,
it
like
stands?
where those handrails are.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you have an opportunity on your way home, you can drive through town and see all the springs. And yeah, I think they look okay.
They look great.
For someone with my Christmas decorating experience, I think they look fantastic. Real pro. The grant presentation, so like the day after the last meeting, I went to Little Rock, and it went really well. It's kind of hard to know, given the amount of time they gave me to present it, whether or not they really liked it, but seemed to have everyone's attention, and they like the idea of the project, and I think everyone likes Eureka Springs, so all those things help. And I did shower before going, so. I was like, I can't say that much. There's not enough time to say anything that would ruin the thing, but if I smell bad, that might help because we're asking for showers. Huh?
That's true.
That could have actually helped.
Did you wear shoes?
I barely. They were on the wrong feet. No, but it's just, I guess at this point, I've never done this before, but I guess it's just a matter of time. We just wait and see, and I'm sure they'll let us know in the next 6 months. I really don't know. I mean, you'd think they would let you know before the next year, but so you can make your budget accordingly, but I'm not 100% sure. Fisher Forest Festival was great. We had about 60 people come out, and beautiful weather, and just everything worked out really nicely. Belinda brought coffee from Just Be, and Jane Tucker brought the snacks, and Tim Wilson played guitar, so thanks to everyone who volunteered their time and their money to make that happen and make it such a good event. So it was really kind of cool. We also got some really, they haven't arrived yet, but people have made donations so far about like oak tables and really cool stuff, and doing more tree giveaways in that area. So yeah, thanks to everyone that made that happen. The last meeting, you guys approved the sale of some of our trucks. I've got the F-250 on Gov Deals. I did get city council approval for all those. So the F-250's on Gov Deals, which is the online website that we use to sell stuff. Once that's sold, I'm going to buy a truck for the grounds position, and then after that, I'll sell the other 3 that we have, and then whatever we have recouped, I'm going to buy myself a truck. It's going to be nice. And then I guess other than that, just it's just been Christmas. So, but once that's done after Thanksgiving, that's when they have the big tree lighting ceremony. It'll be the Saturday after Christmas, and shop small and all that. And then after that, I'll have time to start working on the budget, and hopefully by the next workshop, we can actually look at one.
When is the tree lighting again?
I thought it was the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Isn't that right?
Just a second ago, I was just making you re-say it. Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Saturday.
Isn't it usually the same?
We're gonna light it after
The
Christmas.
same night as the
gonna be
parade,
awesome.
which I
got that.
think is
it slide.
December 5th, maybe?
Did I say that?
I was going to let it slide.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Okay.
Might need to look.
That doesn't
No,
happen.
we're not gonna do that. Yeah. So the Saturday after Thanksgiving, we'll be lighting the tree.
Yeah, is
I guess
that-
that's the same day as the parade, or is that a
That's what
different?
Mark said, 10 days parade, I think so.
Well, the Saturday after Thanksgiving is the 29th. It won't be then. It'll be the
Oh, yeah.
6th, probably, December 6th.
Okay.
Because I think they do it the same night as the parade.
Do they? Okay. I'll have to confirm it. I thought we were trying to do it the Saturday, which is shop small Saturday.
Which would be great. Normally, they do it the same night as the parade, so let's verify.
I mean, if we're being totally honest, someone's gonna come by and
Tell
plug the
us.
tree in
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
And
True.
so we'll be on.
We could put a padlock on it.
Okay, well, I'll confirm that. Last year we did it the Saturday after Thanksgiving, but yeah, so it's just been, Christmas mode. And that's about it.
All right. Committee reports. I do want to say that on the, we talked about in the workshop about fundraising committee, blah, blah, blah. I did go and print out and download a copy of the National Park Service Guide to Establishing Friends of the Park, and I sent it to somebody who has indicated to me they wanted to get involved with the parks, and he said he would review it and look it over, and he said, or maybe he would just get us a donor that would donate $1 million. I'm like, okay, we'll take that, but that'd be good. But anyway, he's going to look at that and do that, but then I do want to make sure, if Sam will take a note of this, to put on the agenda for our next meeting to establish a committee for fundraising. So we actually have somebody on the commission that is leading the committee or attending the committee, kind of getting it together. They don't have to lead it necessarily. They just need to be on it and represent the parks on that committee. So we kind of need it on the agenda to agree to do that.
Ruth, so like, is the next meeting is the one where we would vote on commissioner positions and stuff like that? Or
No.
do you do that January?
No, we'll do that first meeting in
You're
January.
just saying you want to establish that particular committee?
Yeah, we just on our next meeting, which would be December,
Yeah.
just on the agenda, just to, it could just be something as establish committee for fundraising, period. And then we'll discuss it and talk about it and vote on whether we want to do that, and then appoint somebody to, or take a volunteer who would lead that committee.
I think we know it's me.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, we need it on the agenda.
I mean, apparently
Yes.
you have, you know people all the way out in Phoenix, Arizona.
In Phoenix, Arizona, yeah.
That's right. See?
Very popular.
Okay.
So anyway, that's all I have to say on committees. And And we had no old business, and we have no new business. So we're down to commissioners' comments. So we'll start with Beth.
Don't have any tonight.
Beth has no comments. Ruth?
Happy holidays and thanks for all the hard work that the parks are doing.
Yeah. Aaron?
I agree.
Rod?
I drove by Basin Park today when y'all were putting up the decorations. I thought, oh my God, this is already here. It's looking good. So I can't wait for them to be turned on.
Oh, they are on.
They are on?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it was daylight when I went.
Yeah, yeah. It's
The whole town has started early. Because I was in Texas all weekend and drove back in last night. I was like, uh-oh, I'm behind.
Yeah.
That's the problem with hanging Christmas lights up. You don't really know what you're doing until you drive by at night. You're like, I think it's going to look good.
Well, it's like the hotel that's on 62.
Yes, there is.
As you turn off
Lights
at
are
23 Quality Inn, I
Yeah,
believe.
Patsy Beaver's place.
That is heavily decorated.
beautiful, yeah.
This year.
Yeah.
More than last year.
Yeah, they
I
go all
love the
out.
colors.
Even the
Quality.
backside of the hotel is decorated back
Yeah,
in the
down there.
ravine.
Okay, we
I'm
got
like,
off the commissioners' comments. Let's move on. We can talk about this, but it's not, Ken?
Yeah, I agree. The Christmas lights look great, Sam. For a newbie, I think you're doing great.
Yeah.
No, they really do look good. Had a couple of questions that I didn't know the answer for. I've had a couple of people that talk to me. A couple of people who walk around Black Bass Lake pretty regular have noticed that there's no real evidence of beaver anymore. Do we have a policy against promoting, not promoting beaver in the parks? Does anybody know?
There were some, I don't remember if there were policies or not, but we've reacted to beaver damage and beaver things and looked into it and sought expert advice and asked. I know that's been several times over the years. So, bless you. So if you look back at times when it's happened, there have been various times that we didn't let it go. We didn't just make it up as we went along. I remember consulting experts and asking, has it happened with beavers since you've been here?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
last
I think
year,
my
Last
first
year.
time, my first year on the committee, 'cause
Okay.
they wiped out a whole hillside out
Right,
there.
right. So I don't know that there's an actual policy, but I know we've done it many times over the years, so it might be just a precedent that's been set. But as part of the NERP thing, the National Resource thing, it would make sense if following that, you would do that to deal with beaver too, is probably part of that.
Ken, I'm curious, does somebody want, I mean, they want to promote having beavers there? Or if there's a thing to keep them from being there?
Yeah, I think it was more that we have had them, around Black Bass Lake in the past, and they're not there now.
That's a good thing.
What's happened? Have they been actively pursued to be removed, or is it just kind of a natural selection type thing that's happening? Or
I know that we
and I
struggled with
didn't know
it.
the answers.
Yeah, we struggled with it. I know it was last year or the year before, and we teased about it because we're like, what do? We can't capture beavers and do anything to them. But there was so much damage, but we never did anything. as
The
far
only
as
thing
know.
I remember doing was calling Wayne Johnson from the USDA.
Right.
Right.
Who does the feral hog. I met him because he helped the feral hog trapping.
Yeah.
And, he said I could come up and do X, Y, or Z, but it was going to cost something like exorbitant. And, there was no guarantee. It wasn't like I only charge you if you catch one. But so I was just like, okay, that doesn't really make sense. But then we just haven't had the issue this year, which is weird. I don't know. There were, not to get into something gross, but there were 4 dead deer that we had to take out of black bass
Oh, in the lake?
here in the
Yeah.
lake
Yeah, I'd heard that.
that we're assuming CWD. I don't know if that affects beavers or not, but
I don't think so.
I mean, it's kind of weird to have, and it was all within like a month. So I don't know enough about it, but that could be something to do with it.
Are you supposed to get them tested when you find them dead? Did you get them tested?
We probably should have, but yeah. What do you do? You're like, we're
Call in the
we're already
CSI.
doing something we don't want to be doing. And
Call in CSI guys and have
oh,
them do forensics?
I think you are
Yeah.
supposed to call the DNR
Are you okay?
and
If
for
we
them
get
to
another
come and
one, we
get the
will,
deer samples from it or something.
but Yeah, it was nasty. They were in there multiple days, so.
All right, Ken, you have something else on this?
Another question that I was asked of me was if we had like a volunteer listing anywhere that people could reference and go to see if there was help, volunteer type help needed in a particular place, and how to go about that. Is there a telephone call?
Yeah, I would just call me. I mean, if anyone wants to help out with anything, I mean, I'll,
I know that
if it's something we need, I'll definitely,
the lady at...
I'm all ears.
And I know her name is, I'm blank right now, that does black bass and does a lot of weed pulling, does a lot of, not...
Glenda Moore.
Glenda Moore.
Yeah.
She could really use some help sometimes out there at black bass specifically, and
Yeah, she pulls a
getting
lot of
volunteers.
invasives,
Yeah.
less pediza and like some of those mimosa trees, they can get real aggressive and take over.
Yeah.
So she's been helpful with that kind of stuff. So if it's wanting to do something, she's very specific to black bass, but so if it was someone who wanted to help out at black bass, I would be happy to like send her that contact information.
Does it say on the website, like if you want to volunteer, does it say that? I don't know. I think it does. On the website, does it say?
Yeah, I mean, we're of course like always.
Volunteer,
looking,
call us.
you know,
Or
if anyone wants
Facebook
to do
or,
anything. But I just,
something
it's
like that.
hard to come up with very specific tasks, but if someone
Right, right.
has a certain skill set or experience with something and they want to donate their time towards that particular thing, please.
Well, after the December meeting, when we had this discussion about the Friends of the Park and the fundraising organization or committee or whatever we're going to call it, we will have people who can contact us and then get involved with doing everything we could use as volunteers.
Yeah, okay, that's good to know, yeah. And then just one follow-up was, have we heard anything on going forward with the bike rack down at Basin Park?
The bike rack? Oh, no, I haven't. I mean, that was a sort of a thing that my friend Ricky actually brought it up. He was like, I'll weld one for you if you want. And I'm like, dude, go for it. So if it shows up and he brings it, I'll be glad to install it. But I haven't heard anything from him
Okay.
about it. So, but yeah, if a bike rack suddenly appears, I'll put it in the park.
Cool.
No problem.
So is it, I don't know, I vaguely remember a topic, that was the topic, but I don't remember. So we had somebody who said that they would donate a bike rack?
My friend Ricky, he makes cool stuff. You know, he's a handyman, carpenter. He's been doing it his whole life, and he recently got into welding. And his kids are all on the NICA team, and he's a mountain biker. And so, you know, he's just like, we need a bike rack in Basin Park. And I'm like, okay. Like,
Build one?
but he wanted to build it because Ricky likes making stuff. So, but
Yeah, okay.
if it comes up and he makes one,
It could be quite
creative.
creative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Ricky did it.
Yeah,
Right.
if he did make one, it would be not just an ordinary one. It'd be cool. So,
Freaking Eurekan.
yeah.
Cool.
That's all I have.
Ruth?
I wanted to ask about, just ahead of time, New Year's Eve, still happening, right? It's after Thanksgiving, after Christmas,
Yeah.
I know, but
We're canceling New Year's Eve this year. The whole thing.
the whole
is
thing, the
gone.
whole thing.
You mean the celebration, right? The
Celebration.
park.
We're being involved, the park and all that, like last year, the park was,
To the same extent we were last year, which is
Same.
very little, to be honest.
what I wondered.
We just
Okay.
sort of
if anybody
make
talked
sure
about
it's
it.
clean and make sure the power's working and
Nothing different.
nothing really,
Okay.
yeah.
And my other question, lights. Yes, Christmas lights were good, and I'm glad you put them up as early as you did, because they have been encouraging everyone in town to do Christmas early for shopping reasons, for tourism. People aren't flying, hopefully they're driving here, so it's good for tourists to come here for the holidays and think about shopping and be downtown, so I think that was good to be part of that. Have your lights up. that's all I did have one question. I wrote it down. I can't read what I wrote. Whatever that said right there, I guess it'll come to me later.
Je blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
I have a question. What is the website for the Gov Deals?
What is it?
The website?
Oh, like what's the actual website? I mean, you just have to look it up. I
Okay.
don't know it off, I have it bookmarked on my
Okay,
browser, but I think it's govdeals.gov.
Gov, right?
or-
GOV.
I don't know.
I'm thinking-
One I log onto is govdeals.net, but it might be govdeals. For people who are looking to buy,
Okay,
it might be govdeals.com, but I bet a Google search would find that out really quick. And then just search Ford F-250 utility truck in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. And just click on the,
click and buy.
no.
Big.
Okay.
Keep raising it up for us, Rod.
Anybody have anything else?
I have a question. Have we talked about, before we adjourn, our next workshop, is it still budget stuff or?
Budget.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, we'll continue budget talks until we do the budget.
Okay.
Yeah, and I guess
And
while
if
we're,
there's any other topic anybody else wants, please feel free to let us know. But
No, I think
right now, it's budget until budget's done.
and with workshops, like while we're all here, I know Mark and I talked after the last one just about the scheduling of them, especially this next one. I do feel like it might be really helpful if I had another week if we're going to talk budget, because it's like immediately after Thanksgiving. And I'm just like, that does not give me a whole lot of time to, so it'd be on the 4th. I
Yeah,
wonder if
'cause-
I'm sorry, it would be on the 2nd.
It'd be on the
December.
2nd. Yeah.
Could we do it on the 9th and then,
Anybody have any problems with December 9th?
That's better because I'm going to be out of town. That's
okay.
supposed to be.
And then that next week, that would mean like a workshop one Tuesday, and then the very next Tuesday, we're, having the budget. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll be voting on it?
Yeah,
Okay.
presenting and voting.
Presenting and maybe voting. if
So it's on the
ready.
9th.
So by December 9th, we should have a good idea what we're looking at.
Regular meeting,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
which is
And then we'll
good,
vote on the
because following
16th.
week's-
Well, we also talked about, because it's so dark so early, does anybody have a serious problem with doing it at 5 o'clock instead of 6 o'clock? Does that affect, well, I guess it affects Aaron a little bit. Just-
I'm fine with
But not on a Tuesday.
No, probably not. It's probably okay.
I do it.
Gets us out earlier. Is everybody okay with that?
So 5
Anybody
o'clock
not
on the
okay with
9th?
that?
For the workshop? Or for both?
For the workshop,
Workshop.
On the 9th.
on the 9th,
Okay.
5 o'clock.
Okay,
5 o'clock.
good.
Kind of wasteful.
And Mark, I do appreciate your reminder texts that you give us. Things,
Yes.
too. Very much so.
Yes.
I will randomly go, I don't think Beth remembers. Or I did that to Aaron today. I'm like, Aaron just got back in town yesterday. I don't know if he remembers. So anyway, all right,
But-
with that, do we have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
We have a motion from Beth, a second from Ruth Mitchell. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passes 6-0. We are adjourned.